going on? It's time for currently. All right. Let's talk about today. Last week I forgot my, I forgot my news clipping card. So we're gonna get into it, y'all. Let's just dive right into it. Did y'all know that there are now 28 states planning or have enacted laws on critical race theories in school? Remember, they started off with just a couple red states. Now 28 states is like, yeah, let's just go ahead and take our blame off the table. We ain't teaching that in school. What do y'all think about this, man?
Doesn't even surprise me, bro. Like, even Germany acknowledged the Holocaust up until a certain point, and now they do their best to try to, make up for it. But this
they paid reparations, didn't they?
I don't know if it was reparations per se, but it was something like, oh shit, like we messed up. Like, this is how we make it better.
At least said my bad.
Pretty much, they at least did that.
Right. Yeah.
This is like revisionist history, bro. This is like Back to the Future type stuff. Like, I don't understand how, even if you disagree with it, how you can just remove it from history. Like, that's like something a child does, right? Like, kids do that when they lie about stuff. Like, adults don't do that. So, but again, it doesn't surprise me. It's like a South Park episode at this point.
Facts. I'm looking for Cartman. Like somebody didn't respect the authority, the authority. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I listen. Huh?
Was that a real word?
What, authority?
Authority? Absolutely.
Authority. Yeah, that was Cartman all day. Respect my authority.
Oh!
Yeah. I watch South Park, y'all. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, man, like people don't like to talk about racism.
I think the difficulty is being able to have a discussion. Like, I don't think white people have learned how to discuss racism without feeling like it's an attack on them. Like, you can acknowledge that something happened without being a part of it. And I think that was the pushback as to why they didn't want to discuss it to begin with, because it's kind of hard to say, hey, all this happened, but I mean, you know what I mean? And not understanding that it's not personal, it's fact, and it's history, and it needs to be taught.
It should be. Yeah, man. There's so much I really want to say about it, but I'm trying to attract some sponsorship to us because we're nice people over here. Just come back us. But I think that's doing America a serious injustice. You can't do that. If there's going to be a true understanding across the ethnic board, leave it because we're not in those times. We are supposed to be able to talk about this now, and to remove that, you might have to say, there was never no black imprint on America.
Right.
I was about to say it's sort of kind of similar to how, like, nowadays a lot of schools don't even do anything for Black History Month, and we already have a month as it is.
Not even a real month, 28 days. Like, come on, man. Shortest month. Right. That's the greatest month of all time, by the way. But still, like,
right.
Look at some of the comments. It's a personal attack. You think about it. Those don't feel attacked are cool. Those, hey, listen.
It's the truth. The dog will holler.
And I don't like I heard Morgan Freeman once in an interview. They said he was being interviewed by some white established news anchor guy. I forget what his name is, and forgive me for giving his name. He said, how do we, get away from racism? Morgan Freeman said, stop talking about it. And I cringed when he said that. Like, what? Nah, fam. No. You don't get to erase 450 plus years of, we just don't want to talk about it no more.
Right.
What?
I think critical race theory is kind of like black therapy, if you will. It's just like why people go to counseling, go to therapy, is to talk about it, get it out there. You know what I'm saying? They acknowledge that it happened. Let's discuss it, put it out there so we can move past it.
Heck yeah.
Elephant in the room right now, everywhere we go. And it's a huge elephant because we are living it. every day, right? Why not help people understand what it is that?
Well,
Yeah,
just
man.
the answer to that is that they don't want people to understand. Because once people start to understand, then they understand, why things are the way they are. Then they start to think for themselves. And then, you have people that have independent thought. And I mean, it's a whole thing. It's that's why we're divided now. So we don't come together. Well, that's obviously that's why we're divided. But that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it probably won't happen in our lifetime, but when it does happen, there's some things that gonna have to,
Consequences and
oh
repercussions.
man, listen,